Hi, my name's Cece and welcome to the first episode of Pet Central. Now in this episode, we have a crazy quad bike riding alligator, shaky cats, one heck of a political animal, and so much more. So here we go. Davison, a 34-year-old animal rights activist and photographer, has just unveiled her latest and possibly greatest project, Shake Cats, which, as the title suggests, involved capturing more than 60 cats, most of which are rescues, shaking their heads after either being petted or groomed. Now, what does that look like? Well, it's slightly weird, yet hilarious and fun all at the same time. With the brilliant use of high-speed photography, she has captured her subjects at the perfect moment to reveal them shaking like you've never seen them before. Carly has been quoted as saying, "I wanted to work with mostly rescues, so we reached out to local shelters and friends who had rescued their cats. One of my favorite things about working with animals is that about 30 to 45 minutes has to be factored in per animal to make them happy, which makes me so happy. Lots of treats and pets and just sitting on the floor together." We here at Pet Central love the photos, and if you want to check out more, just go to carlydavison.com. Now until then, and in the famous words of Taylor Swift, shake it off, shake it off. Now welcome to a segment called Political Animals, where politics meets the animal kingdom. Now this time round, we have a story about Kim Jong-un, the North Korean dictator who not only likes to be called the supreme leader, but whose antics have included ordering the nation's time zone be set back 30 minutes, being obsessed with Dennis Rodman, adopting bizarre hair and eyebrow styles, killing his relatives and members of his inner circle, being accused of human rights violations, detonating weapons of mass destruction, and, well, the list goes on. However, the erratic dictator has now gained another name, a name that I'm thinking he may not like: the Pig. Now, this could be in relation to his bad behavior, but also because of his excessive consumption of cheese and champagne, which has led to his excessive weight gain. Where this gets interesting, however, is that while China previously blocked this animal-like moniker, search engine Baidu now allows users to search for Kim, the third-generation pig, on the internet. There has been speculation the move could be a response to North Korea's military actions, as China joined the UN sanctions on the country following recent claims they've been testing hydrogen weapons and plan to extend their nuclear capabilities. Only time will tell to what extent this political development will move forward. But until then, one thing is for certain. Kim Jong-un, you are definitely a political animal. Ready your cameras. Get out your phones. It's the Loopiest Leap competition. It's time to expose our pets for what they really are: cute, cuddly, and silly. So snap a pic and post it on Instagram or Facebook with the hashtag #LoopiestLeap. And for more professional users, post a video on YouTube and find out who has the loopiest pet of them all. And remember, be original and be safe. Good luck! Now up next is our segment called the Top 10 List, where you, the audience, get to pick your favorite animal from a list that we've compiled. Now this week, you get to choose your favorite animal from a movie. Now without further ado, let's see who the contestants are. Silver from The Lone Ranger, Willie from Free Willy, Clyde from Which Way But Loose, Hooch from Turner and Hooch, Mr. Bigglesworth from Austin Powers, Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, Howard from Howard the Duck and Guardians of the Galaxy, Thane from Planet of the Apes, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Ravage from the Transformers. So if you want to vote for your favorite animal, then hop onto our Facebook page and make sure you cast your vote. Up next, we have a Q&A segment called Ask the Vet, where you can write in with your specific question about your beloved pet, and one of our vets will gladly answer, such as Dr. Pauline Taylor. This week's question comes from Richard Harrison, who asks, I have a pet cat called Garfield, who sneaks up behind me like a ninja and stares at me with an evil look. Does he want to kill me?
The quick answer to this is yes, Garfield may really want to kill you. Cats that show this kind of behaviour, and we call it feline aggression, there's a cause behind it. So either the cause as a medical or a pathological condition, or there's a behaviour problem or a behaviour issue in the household where you live with Garfield. So although this seems a really, really simple question, for me, enjoying animal behaviour and trying to advise you on this, it's not. This is only the tip of an iceberg of what could be going on in Garfield's mind. Now, when animals show aggression, usually there's a reason behind it. And there's many different types of feline aggression. From simple stuff that when a mother has kittens, she's going to be aggressive to somebody who's going to try and harm these kittens. To play aggression, you know, when a cat wants to play, it kind of swipes, and as you probably know if you've ever played with Garfield, your cat will swipe, and that's an aggressive act, because just let's remember, cats are solitary hunters. Their makeup is to go out there, hunt, stalk, catch and kill their food every single day, and an adult cat probably does that between 10 and 12 times a day just to maintain itself. So when you come in and you see Garfield on the stairs and you get this weary kind of feeling behind you, does Garfield want to kill me? The answer could just simply be yes. Now, of course, there's a lot of other reasons why he's doing this. He may want to play. He may be showing some impulsive reason that when you come into the house, maybe you're interfering with a balance in the house. The whole environment is very important to Garfield. And remember, Garfield's been put in the house, and you've created the environment he now stays in. So what's my advice for this? The first thing that I would tell you to do is that if you're concerned that Garfield is giving you this look, you've got to take him, probably get him checked out. Get him medically checked out by a veterinary surgeon who can decide if he's medically well or not. And that would involve some blood tests. In Garfield's case, if he's a wee bit apprehensive going to the vet, he may need a little sedation or a quick anaesthetic to do the test properly. Once the tests are back, that would separate medical or pathological conditions from simply a behaviour problem. And that's the stage that would be able to give you better advice on this.
Thanks, Dr. Taylor. Now, do you have a question that you're dying to know the answer to? Well, just hop on to our Facebook page and hashtag #AskTheVet for one of our vets to get back to you. Now, remember, no matter how bizarre, weird, or strange the question might sound to you, there is no silly question to us. An alligator riding a quad bike isn't exactly something you'd see every day. But what if I told you that this alligator in particular could not only do that, but is also potty trained and could understand basic sign language? Meet Rambo, a 15-year-old alligator who, at the age of 4, was adopted by Mary Ann Thorne, a Florida resident who not only raised, but also in some cases clothed Rambo, as if he were her own human son. She also says that now forcing him to interact with normal alligators and their living environments would most certainly result in his death. Due to the fact that he is very gentle. So gentle, in fact, that he can calmly hang out with her actual human kids. Mary, who was quoted as saying, "He's not a normal gator. He has never been a normal gator," as well as, "He's like my son. He's my family," is now, however, under pressure from Florida Fish and Wildlife to move to a property of at least 2.5 acres of open space, or turn Rambo over to the authorities so he can be placed amongst other alligators. Now, we here at Pet Central are actually torn by this story. Now, some say that he should be allowed to stay given that he has adequate space, yet others say that he should have the chance to live like a normal alligator. So we've decided to start a poll on our Facebook page, here's the link below, so you can vote and let us know what you think. Poor Rambo. And that's it for our first episode of Pet Central. But don't worry, there's tons more coming. But until then, don't forget to hit subscribe below. Bye!